She aspires to study engineering in college to later commission as an officer in the United States Air Force. She says it's never too late to try something new.
When this whole world starts getting me down and people are just too much for me to face, I climb way up to the top of the stairs and all my cares just drift right into space. On the roof is peaceful as can be, and there the world below can bother me. Let me tell you now, when I come home feeling tired and weak, I go up where the air is fresh and sweet. On the roof, I get away from the hustling crowd and all that rat race noise down in the street. On the roof, the only place I know where you just have to wish to make it so. Let's go up on the roof. Up on the roof.
You have just unlocked the door to the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound and of sight. You are moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of offense and defense. You have just crossed over into the Irish Bill Sports Zone.
Since her freshman year, she is an interclub council leader and
Welcome to Bennett C. Russell Stadium. It is homecoming week and homecoming game. And the Raiders welcome in the Panthers of Milton High tonight, Bob.
We welcome you to our broadcast. And if you are an alumnus, alumnus.
You're alumnus among us.
Oh, right. If you're a alumni of Navarre High School, we give you an extra special welcome. Our past is not that long, Bill, as far as how long the school has been. But it's always good to be home. And
this is the 25th meeting between these two teams. Navarre leads the series 14-9. The series started back in 2000. Navarre's second year of varsity football with seniors. Milton won the first 7 games in the series, 7 games in the series before Navarre finally won in 2008. And Milton won in 2009. Then Navarre has ran off 13 of the last 14. The last win for Milton was in 21 up at their place, an 18-13 win. Both teams come in not probably where they would want to be at this portion of the season, but the good thing is neither team has played a district game, so that's what matters this early in the season, Bob.
that's right. It's not how many games you win, Bill. It's which games. And they're zero. Everybody's 0-0, at least these two teams in district play. So it's redemption night. They could get off into their district schedule.
Starting next Thursday at Tate for Navarre.
For Navarre, yeah.
Well, we got my good friend Todd checking in from Sweden here early on. Welcome to the broadcast, Todd.
Hey, Todd.
Tyler Jordan in the stands tonight. Said Texas represented here at Bennett C. Russell Stadium, cheering on Keegan Gilbert. And we may see a lot of Keegan tonight. Yep. As Josh Carter got a little bit of banged up in practice on Wednesday night, but probably not going to get as many carries as he was going into this game, but he is raring to go. So we may see a heavy dose of Keegan Gilbert tonight.
He's a load. He ran very well against Mosley in the Mosley game, coming back from, was it shoulder, Bill? I think that's what it was.
Shoulder. He actually hurt it when he was still in Texas,
and
then re-injured it in the Catholic game. And so he sat out until last week. Got 8 carries in the second half of the game last week, the Raiders looked really good in the second half against Mosley last week.
They did, and we hope they can carry that momentum here into homecoming. Bill Hamill, I noticed the south end zone set or 10-yard line is colored a certain way.
Now we're going to get the camera down there at the 10-yard line. And Bob's going to focus in a little bit on that number 10. What he's going to see is a black and yellow number 10 at the south end of the field. You're probably asking, well, what's that number for? Why is it painted that way? Well, 14 years ago, a young man, Ian Lockwood, he played his last game against Milton, a 49-20 win, not on this night, but 14 years ago. He scored his only 2 touchdowns of his senior year, his last 2 touchdowns, unfortunately, of his life. Number 10 is the only number retired in Navarre history. So honoring and remembering number 10, Ian Lockwood, with the black and yellow number 10 in the south end of the field.
It's only appropriate, isn't it, Bill?
Indeed. Ned Smalling checking in, says, "Go Raiders." But that's why number 10 is black and yellow tonight, and that was their song back in 2010. Ian unfortunately lost his life in January of 2011, and we remember his legacy. I try to keep it alive every year because he was a special place in this part of this Raider program in the 26 years of existence.
I could not make it to the memorial,
the celebration of life.
Here, celebration of life they had here. But one Urban Meyer was here at that time.
Urban Meyer was here. Bob Tebow, Tim Tebow's dad, was here. Also, the Ahmed Black, a defensive back for the Florida Gators, was here as well. The whole event started coming out of the south end zone. The whole team dressed in their jerseys, carrying number 10. The song "Black and Yellow" bellowing in the distance, and here within the stadium. Both sides of the stadium were filled up, not only with Navarre faithful, but with the communities around this Navarre area. The Panhandle came together to remember one of their own, and it was a sad day.
Yep.
But Ian wouldn't have wished it that way because Ian lived every day of his life like it was his last. And he had Raider Nation by his side when he took his last breath, and he's still here.
Yeah, he is.
The NYSA field just down the way, named after him, Ian Lockwood Field. So his memory lives on here in the Navarre community, and
the All Sports Association, which supports schools and a lot of other charities in the area, have their big event. I believe, is it in January, Bill? Usually.
Well, last year they had a golf tournament. The foundation had a golf tournament. They had a nice turnout, except Mother Nature did not cooperate this past year. I could not plan that because I was about 6 weeks post-op from my total knee replacement. So I went out and emceed the event over at Hidden Creek. And every year, usually around January 28th, they're good. That's the day that Ian passed, and that's the day that they're going to try to hold the golf outing. They may move it to a weekend or a Friday, depending. But so if you get a chance and you want to continue to contribute to the Ian Lockwood Memorial Fund, look for that event coming up in January once again.
And the featured speaker this year, Urban Meyer.
Really.
Announced it today.
That's awesome. You know, people can think what they want about Urban. Everything I needed to know about Urban happened on this day. Well, not on this day, but at his memorial service, and what he did for Ian. He basically brought Ian as a part of it, made Ian an honorary Gator that year. Gave him the game ball after their victory in their bowl game that year. They spread his ashes at Tampa Bay Stadium on the field there.
Really?
So.
Yeah, I mean, Urban was head coach at Florida at the time, and Steve Spurrier, Doug Graves, you name the coaches of Florida, they're not on my Christmas card list.
Kerwin Bell.
Was Kerwin ever a head?
I think he was an assistant coach.
Yeah,
he played quarterback
He did
for the Florida Gators. Went on and he did a lot of his coaching at Valdosta State in Division II. But
I think he coached his high school team too, his alma mater. But that night, listening over the internet, I'm like you, grew a lot of respect for Urban and the fact that he would take his time to calm down. So that's something I wanted to make sure during homecoming. It was one of the more famous alumni of Navarre, Ian Lockwood.
And we got Navarre representing the house on the live chat. EJ checking in, says, go Panthers. Marcella Marsh says, let's go Raiders. Nice tribute to Ian. Thank you all for checking in tonight. It's homecoming night here at Bennett C. Russell Stadium. Irish Bill, Seminole Bob, and Raider Riley will be joining us on the camera here in a little bit before kickoff. Hopefully we're going to have a good game here tonight, Bob.
As long as we don't have rain, Bill Hamill.
Well, I looked at the forecast. There's not any rain till about next Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah, so there's a little storm brewing out.
Bah humbug.
Bah humbug.
The hurricanes.
Or it's just not even a tropical depression. However, ... That's where Michael started. Hurricane Michael started about the same area. So
bite your lip.
I just did.
And hold it.
Oh, God, I'm bleeding. No, but listen, if you've lived along the Gulf Coast any length of time, you've done the drill, you know what to do. Just keep one eye on
Navarre coming off out of their locker room here at the south end of the field, right in front of Mr. Raider.
So if what's-his-name from the Weather Channel shows up in Navarre, maybe it's time to take a vacation somewhere else for a couple days.
Jim Cantori?
Jim Cantor, yes. I love that commercial when he shows up at the beach and puts his stuff down and everybody on the beach just runs and scatters and screams. And
go away. Don't go away, Matt. Just go away.
Yeah, well, anyway, the Lord has blessed us so far with
most definitely
not having any storms lately, but
the Raiders looks like they're wearing their black uniforms tonight.
Yep.
With their maroon numbers, which are very difficult to see. They're outlined in white, but we know a lot of the players, so hopefully we'll be able to read those rather quickly as the game goes in progress.
Good evening again, Raider Nation. It's a very special evening today. It is homecoming 2024. Lots planned for you. We have a special treat for homecoming this time. We'll take a look to the east side of the stadium. Approaching around the 40-yard line, please welcome K9 Raider. K9 Raider is a 3-year-old Dutch Shepherd. He holds national and state certifications in narcotics detection and patrol work. which includes criminal apprehension, tracking, searching for humans, and locating evidence.
So Raiders and Panthers here on IrishBillSports.com, Irish Bill Sports Live, 944 on YouTube. We're going to head out for a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be ready for kickoff here in about 15 minutes. So we'll have about 10 more minutes of pregame before the game actually gets started. This Irish Bill Seminole Bob will be right back after this break.
To everyone who loves Culver's, the feeling is mutual. I'm Nicole from Culver's of Cross Plains, Wisconsin. And when I'm serving you a Butterburger, I'm just as happy as you are. I almost get giddy when I hear the sizzle of our fresh beef on the grill. Seeing that smile that comes from a meal made just right, some call it magic, but I like to call it love at first bite. Stop in for a cook-to-order Butterburger and let us make Culver's your happy place.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious.
Navarre Fitness is where old school meets new. Whether you're into free weights or the latest and greatest weightlifting equipment, they will meet your needs. They have cardio machines as well if you want to get your sweat on. Whatever direction you decide to go, trainers Clay Horton, Brick Grubbs, Andrew Coase, and Stephanie Hunt will be there to assist you along the way. So what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, how do I join? Just go to NavarreFitness.net and check out our rates or call us at 850-816-5434. You can even stop by our location at 8700B Navarre Parkway in Navarre. You can also visit our sister gym, Midway Fitness, at 5660 Gulf Breeze Parkway, Unit 1. Both facilities are open 24/7. We are the place to go to get you started on the road to a better you. University Lending Group, located in Harvest Village, is Navarre's local mortgage lender. The buying, building, or refinancing a dream home is in your future. You need to contact University Lending Group. Jennifer Gomes, Stacy Wright, and Sheila Billingham are the loan specialists who have the experience to take you step by step to make your buying, building, or refinancing experiences smooth. So University Lending at 752 Navarre Parkway, Suite 56, or call us at 850-396-0322.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire the right person. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills with the right jobs from the production floor to the front office. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
Sometimes all you need to change your life is a sign. Like an actual sign that's like above you. And no, I don't love B-dubs just because I'm a buffalo with wings. Frankly, that's offensive and reductionist. It's like they made beer into a place and gave that place sports and chicken wings. And the people, the best. Marty! You're dead weight! Yeah, this place is kind of like heaven. You know, without needing to get hit by a bus. Let's go sports bar!
The Hustle isn't named after anyone. Not after a designer. Definitely not after a mythological god. It's not about stripes or ranking or status. The Hustle is real. The Hustle is about you. So keep in mind when you're repping and rocking Hustle Hard USA streetwear, you can tell all the onlookers that this mark, this brand represents your hustle, your grind. You put in that time, that sweat, that pain. Now it's up to you to show them all what you got. Win or lose, the hustle is real. Go to www.hustlehardusa.com and I can guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Great teams have great support. The Navarre Raiders have one of the best support organizations, the Navarre Raider Quarterback Club. All the members see to it that the Raiders have all available necessities to keep the Raiders on track. Well, they're seeing to it that they are properly fed, have good transportation, or making sure that all Raider fans can hear all the exciting Navarre Raider football action. The Navarre Raider Quarterback Club is there to make it happen. Thanks, Navarre Raider Quarterback Club, for your support of your winning Navarre Raiders on IrishBillSports.com. Welcome back to Bennett C. Russell Stadium. It's homecoming here, 2024. There was 3 games played last night. Fort Walton Beach beat Leon 28-7. Jay took out Chipley in a battle of undefeated teams 23-13. And West Florida fell to Tate 42-7. We got the color guard coming out at the middle of the field. We're going to turn it over to the field mic for our national anthem.
On right rifle, Cadet Lieutenant Junior Grade Burke Sayer. Carrying the Navy flag is Cadet Petty Officer First Class Connor Dobson. And tonight's color guard is commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Junior Grade Aiden Harsha, who is carrying the American flag.
Fine rendition of our national anthem by the Raider Marching Band. We have a young man that was playing youth football last night, 9-year-old Colton. Unfortunately, he got injured in the game last night and is in the ICU, so our thoughts and prayers go out to that young man as hopefully he recovers rather quickly. So prayers out to you, Colton.
Most certainly.
So we are about, let's see, we're ticking away here. The clock here before we get started. 7:23 on this beautiful Friday night in the Panhandle of Florida. Irish Bill with Seminole Bob. Raider Riley on the camera tonight. And we have Navarre football as they host the Milton Panthers, their Santa Rosa County foe to the north. Their 25th meeting in the history of both programs. Deborah Broxa checking in says, "Go Raiders." You thought you were going to sneak one in there on me, Deborah, didn't you? Your captains tonight for Navarre, number 3, Vinny Villanova, number 22, Curtis Sanders, number 90, Bryce Wheeler, and number 9, Roman Marshall. The Panthers will enter the field from the north end of the field wearing their black pants, white jerseys, black numbers, black helmet. The Raiders will be coming in from the south end of the field in the black jerseys with maroon numbers outlined in white. Their black helmets with a Raider on the side. Your captains for Milton tonight. Number 65, Pasco Rowell. Number 55, Landon Wayne. Number 10, Ian Davis. And number 21, Robert McLaughlin Jr., captains for the Milton High Panthers. They're going to meet at midfield. Like I said, your captains for Navarre, Vinny Villanova, Curtis Sanders, Bryce Wheeler, and Roman Marshall. Nice try, Deborah and Tim.
Well, they tried to get you to say Roll Tide?
Yeah, they did. For those that are tuning in for the first time, we got a lot of Bama fans in these parts, and every year they try to get me to say their famous saying, and I don't do it because I'm a Notre Dame fan, and we don't do that.
We don't do that.
But they try, and I'll give them credit for that. But the white hat is at the center of the field, Bob.
Come playoff time, you might.
I might. The visiting team will call while the coin is in the air. It has been tossed. White hat picks it up. We have a little discussion going back and forth. And we will let you know momentarily. Navarre will receive the kickoff. And they'll be coming out of the south end zone. Milton will be defending the north end zone to start this game. I will say that, Todd. Go Boomer Sooner. You're going to get beat tomorrow against Tennessee. Woo. How about that?
Oh.
Good old Rocky Top. Rocky Top, Tennessee. You know I had to say that, Todd. He's joining us all the way from Sweden.
It's like, what, 2 in the morning?
It is 7 hours time difference, so we're coming up on 7:30, so you were looking at 2:30 in the morning. But thank you, Todd, for staying up. Todd's been a faithful follower of Navarre football since I've been broadcasting. And here comes your Navarre Raiders.
Welcome to Bennett C. Russell Stadium for an Irish Bill Sports broadcast of Navarre Raider football. Here's your host and the voice of Raider Nation, Irish Bill. And here come the Raiders.
Fireworks going off across the far end of the field. Here, a new thing here at Navarre in 2024, the second home game of the season. It's 2:27 in Sweden. Thanks, Todd, for that update. The fireworks still continue to go off here. Both teams are taking the field as we are just moments away from kickoff here at Bennett C. Russell Stadium. Irish Bill, Seminole Bob, and Raider Riley on the camera tonight to bring you all the live action of the 2024 Navarre Raider football season.
Let's don't forget one of our own special pinch-hitting cameramen, Mike.
Oh, happy birthday goes out to Buckeye Mike today.
Buckeye Mike. Householder?
Householder, yep.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Miami Prods checking in, says, let's go Raiders. Fireworks still going off. A nice feature here in 2024 to the program here at Navarre High. Going back deep for the Raiders, number 11, Brody Powers, and number 1, Marquez White. Coach Bagley looking for his first win. Wouldn't it be special tonight, Bob, if Coach Bagley gets his first win against his alma mater, the Milton Panthers?
It would be. Heading into a district game, need momentum.
George Schwartz checking in, says, let's go Raiders. Number 10, RGOD. Getting ready to put toe on leather here. Are the Milton Panthers. From the 40, we are underway. It's a line drive kick. It's taken by the deep back Marquez White. Outside the 20. He's got big hole up the middle. He's going to take it right up the middle, and he may take it to the house. I called this before the game. I was talking with with Paul Villanova earlier, and I said, don't be surprised if Marquez White takes one to the house. And that's how the fireworks get started here on this Friday night, 20th September. An 85-yard kickoff return for Marquez White, and the Raiders are on the board.
Yep, Navarre, our Milton kicked it down the middle, trying to get their kick coverage team time and to slow the return down. Marquez took it up the middle for 6.
And for the extra point is no good, pushed right. Not sure which. We got 2 kickers out there. I think that was Jack Byer with the kick. They push it right. As 6-0 Navarre. As Marquez White takes the opening kickoff, 85 yards for a score. With 11:46 on the clock. What a way to get a game started, Bob.
Most certainly. Most certainly. Now, let's not give it back.
6-0 Navarre here on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, 48 kid, 2 game. Kicking off for the Raiders, back deep for the Panthers.
So Raiders don't waste much time, Bob, to get on the scoreboard tonight.
14 seconds.
Cade Fugate will be kicking off for the Raiders. From the south end of the field. 6-0 Navarre. It's a line drive kick. It's going to bounce inside the 15, down to the 13. Nice return over the 30, out to the 31 on the tackle by Cooper Black. 47-yard kickoff for Fugate.
Milton Panthers will take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Navarre will come out in their 4-2-5 defense, which is new this year. And we already have a sideline warning.
Sideline warning against the Raiders.
First and 10 for the Panthers from their own 31. 11:40 on the clock here in the opening quarter. And if you didn't get here on time, you just missed an 85-yard kickoff by Marquez White to get the game underway and put the Raiders on the board 6-0.
Aiden Brown is the quarterback number 17 for the Panthers. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line.
Flag on the play, Bill.
Keaton Barnes on the carry, brought down to number 25. Andre.
Usually you'd expect to hold, deep offensive holding.
2nd down and 5. Holding penalty against the Panthers. Back them up.
What hurt us at times in the Mosley game was plays like that up the middle, and then the running back would bounce it outside for yak yards after the run. Navarre's got to keep an eye on that.
1st and 20 for the Panthers, back to their 21. 11:16 on the clock. It's a quick hitter to the outside. Nice gain out over the 30, out to the 35. He finds his intended receiver. That's Brendan Farish with the catch. And it's going to be a 14-yard gain out to the 35-yard line of Milton.
Brought down by number 16, Bryce Moore, with help from number 25, Andre Spence. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 6 yards.
That catch was to number 14. Number 4 is your quarterback, Brendan Farish. Now they're going to go a Wildcat. Breaks one tackle into the secondary. He's got a big gain into Raider territory. He's going to get pushed out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. That's a 39-yard run on 2nd and 6.
Hall, number 3, on the carry. Big gain for the Panthers.
Hall with the carry, 39 yards and a Panther first down.
Panthers in Raider territory at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the Raider 26. Berisher starting quarterback for the Panthers. Actually, they switch in. And number 17, Aiden Brown, in there now. So they're going to keep me confused all night long. That's going to be a run inside the 25 down to the 23, a gain of 3 for Kyle Paul.
I would go, with the speed of Navarre's corners, I would do press coverage and put those linebackers, creep them up, try to help with the run game.
Second and 7 for the Panthers at the Raider 23, 9:35 on the clock. It's going to be a quick hitter and a incompleted pass on a big hit on the outside there, over there on the far side of the field.
I think that's what teams are going to do to the that time it was the slot receiver whose coverage was playing off, whose defensive person was playing off. Throw that quick hitter to try to get yards after the catch. Mosley was successful, as was Catholic, on plays like that.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Hall back in the Wildcat. He's going to try to get to the outside. No.
Nice.
As a Navarre defender dives in for the tackle. That's going to set up a 4th down and 8 on a loss of 1.
Looks like they're going to go for it here, Bill.
4th and 9. He's actually going to lose 2 on that one. Bring up 4th and 9 for the Panthers from the Raider 25. Brown back in at quarterback. He's going to throw one, and it's going to be intercepted at the Raider 14-yard line. The Raiders' 3rd interception of the season. Trying to see who the numbers. Can't see who that was.
He's about to break the rock.
Curtis Sanders with his 2nd interception in as many weeks.
Tip ball intended for number 4.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their 14.
Brendan Farish.
It's going to be a handoff off left tackle, back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1. Josh Wilson on the carry, loss of 1, 2nd and 11. 8:10 on the clock here in the first quarter. 6-0 Navarre. Marshall back to pass. He finds Helton on a little short pass off the left side out to the 23. Going to be 2 yards short. So it's going to be a 9. Actually, give him 10 yards on the pass to Helton. It's going to be 3rd and short. 3rd and 1.5 for the Raiders. Late pitch to Gilbert. He cuts back. Gets a Raider 1st down out to the 35. Gain of 12 for Gilbert and a 1st down. Move to chains.
Like the play call, Bill.
Little option play from Marshall to Gilbert. Raiders' first down of the night.
Saw the end, made the pitch.
Give him 13. Hand off Gilbert right up the middle. He breaks one tackle before he's taken down after about a 2-yard gain.
28, Keegan Lambert on the carry, brought down by number 15.
Aiden Spratt on the tackle. It's going to be a gain of 3 for Gilbert, bring up 2nd and 7.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 30.
That looks closer to 7 to me, doesn't it to you, Bob?
Yep.
2nd and 7 for the Raiders from their 38. Gilbert's going to cut back. Nice tackle. He launches himself towards the first down chain, and he picks it up.
Yeah, the tackler actually knocked him 2 yards.
38 out to the 47, a gain of 9 for Gilbert, and a Raider first down.
Water break.
6-0 Navarre with 6:16 to go here in the opening quarter. Let's get the scoreboard back to the right time here. Just to give you a heads up, I'm keeping stats. I'm doing play-by-play. I'm trying to keep the scoreboard up to date. So give me a little grace period if I'm not Johnny on the spot with updating everything.
Oh, come on, Bill. I need a hamburger, too. Go get my hamburger.
You want a double with cheese?
No, extra onions, please.
Okay. You got it.
Happy Joe's Pizza, Jersey Mike's, Cannon Hotel Group, Navarre Plumbing, Navarre United Methodist Church, Ronnie's Car Wash, Subway of Navarre, and Swamp Fox Media, Adam Taylor.
Where is your number 1 son tonight?
They're at Catholic tonight. Pine Forest playing Catholic.
Okay.
1st and 10 Raiders from their 48. Steady dose of Keegan Gilbert here in this drive so far.
They're running toward their tight end.
Running off right tackle. Gilbert gets out to about the midfield stripe. Give him 2 yards. Bring up 2nd and 8 for Navarre.
I don't know how many times Pine Forest has actually played Catholic, Bill, over the years. Because they were in such, different districts and size, but kudos to Catholic for playing the tough teams. Nice pitch again.
Late pitch. Josh Wilson on the carry, gets in the Milton end of the field, down to the 47-yard line, give him 3 yards. And it's going to bring up 3rd and let's call it about 4.5.
3rd down and 4 for the Raiders.
Give him 4 yards on that carry. 3rd and 4 for the Raiders at the Milton 47-yard line. 5:02 to go here in the opening quarter. 6-0 Navarre on top. As Marquez White returns the opening kickoff, 85 yards for a score. Marshall back to pass.
Whoa.
And I think he got picked off over there on the far side. As the would-be defender, R.J. Coleman steps in front of Marshall's pass, intercepts it, and returns it to the 48. First down, Milton.
Yeah, he probably wants that one back. Forced it. Next time, look off of that and go to another receiver.
So that's one intercept for both teams.
Navarre got 2 or 3 first downs on the drive.
1st and 10, Panthers from their 48. Back to pass, across the middle.
A little bit of contact, yep.
And he's going to call it. It's going to be a 15-yard pass interference play against Navarre. So that's going to move the Panthers into Raider territory after they walk off 15.
I assume it's defensive pass interference.
But Milton is walking back this way.
Defensive pass interference.
Yep. Right on the call. 15-yard pass interference against the defense, which means they'll walk off 15 yards into Raider territory from the 48. That should take it down to about the Raider 37-yard line.
15-yard penalty. Move the ball into Raider territory. It will be first down Panthers at the Raider 36.
One penalty against each. One turnover for each team. A 6-0 lead for the Raiders with 4:39 on the clock here in the first quarter. First and 10 at the Raider 37. Nice hit into the backfield for Navarre.
Good job of the linebackers.
Bryson Brown gets a carry. He's got to gain about 2. Bring up 2nd and 8. Spence on the tackle.
Andre's been busy tonight.
Second and 8 for the Panthers at the Raider 35. 4:07 on the clock here in the first quarter. 6-0. Navarre on top. It's going to be handoff to Brown to the right side. He's got a good run. As our bunch of Raiders over here on the near side, Bryce Wheeler makes the tackle, but you don't really want your D lineman making a tackle after a 5-yard gain.
Correct there, sir.
It's going to be a gain of 4 for Brown. Speedy receiver gets 4. Didn't look like he was going to get much there, Bob.
No, Bryce did not go in a 4-point stance, a 3-point stance. He stood up and worked off the tackle there.
So you're going to have 3rd and 4 for the Panthers at the Raider 31. 3:22 on the clock. And rolling here in the first quarter. 6-0 Navarre on top. It's going to be a keeper off right tackle. Hit at the line of scrimmage. He's going to be short of about 2 yards. There's a late flag on the play.
Looks like that's going to be on Milton. Late hit. Our extracurricular activities.
We'll see what the penalty is going to be here. Mr. Whitehack coming to make the call. Personal foul against Milton. That will back up the Panthers 15 yards. Their second penalty of the night.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 16.
Kelly Gillis, an alumnus of Milton, I do believe. I think he played quarterback for the Panthers.
I think you're right.
Not to be confused with Kelly McGillis, the female love of Tom Hanks and Top Gun 1.
The penalty happened after the play was over, so the down counts, and it's back up 15, so it's 4th down. So Milton will send out their punter, Jalen Kirtley.
Raiders going for the block.
It's going to go out of bounds here on the near side.
Take over 1st and 10. Continuing with our silver level sponsors for 2024.
And he went off the side of his foot. So it'd be interesting to see where the ball is placed for the Raiders to start this drive, Bob.
It's like 25, Bill.
Christie, too, checking in, says go easy and Raiders. I know feels so weird saying it out as a lifer Niner fan saying go Raiders. Anti from the Bay Area. 1st and 10 Raiders from their 15.
As long as he's
actually
not
they're
in the
25. There's going to be a hold in the backfield.
Yeah.
Negates about a 4-yard run by Gilbert. So each team with a 10-yard penalty, each team with a 15-yard penalty, both with 2 for 25 yards. And that's going to back the ball back up to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, some of these are mental mistakes. Navarre, in order to win this football game, needs to try to go air-free and penalty-free. First part of their season, penalties were not a problem.
1st and 20 for the Raiders, back to their 15, 2:45 on the clock. As the clock winds here in the first quarter, 6-0 Navarre. Marshall back to pass. He's got a receiver wide open, and it's going to be caught! It's caught! What a catch!
Wow.
What a catch! Got to look at the number. Josh Wilson with a fingertip catch. And the Raiders move the ball from the 15 all the way down to the Panther 27.
Stretching the field is going to make the run game even better.
58-yard pass play to Josh Wilson.
Great concentration.
First down, Raiders. A quick out screen pattern to the wide receiver of Navarre. Estrada with the reception. He's going to gain, let's call it 6 for Estrada.
Navarre needs, go ahead and punch this in here.
2nd and 4 for the Raiders at the Panther 22. 1:38 on the clock. Handoff to Josh Wilson off right tackle, stays on his feet, gets the first down, moves the chains, Navarre. What a catch by Josh Wilson.
Navarre has big played Milton early here in the first quarter. The kickoff return and that long pass.
They're going to move the ball down to about the 16, give him 5 yards on the carry. Raider first down. First and 10 at the Panther 16. Handoff off right tackle. Keegan Gilbert breaks one tackle inside the 10, all the way down to the 6. Call it the 7-yard line. A gain of 9 for Gilbert, and a Raiders 2nd and 1 coming up.
Running hard. Running downhill. Good blocking by the big Bubbas on the right side.
Give him 8 on the play. 2nd and 2. At the Milton looks about the 7-yard line. 40 seconds on the clock here in the first. 6-0 Navarre. The Raiders knocking on the door once again. It's going to be Gilbert off right tackle inside the 5 for another Raider first down, and we'll go to the second quarter. Actually, they may have time for one more play unless they wind the clock. It's going to be a gain of 3 for Gilbert and a Raider first down.
Good vision, seeing the hole. Running hard. Navarre's been pounding that left side of the Milton defense.
First and goal for the Raiders at the Panther 3. And we may not get a playoff here, Bob, as we're down under 10. Raiders are trying to get one off. Black Pearl set up for the Raiders. And we're going to have a procedure call on the play. That will stop the clock with 1.3 seconds to go here in the opening quarter.
Yeah. Patience, Navarre, patience. It's okay if the quarter goes in. They were trying to get the play in before the quarter, and
that's the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Your score at the end of the 1, Navarre 6 and Milton nothing on IrishBillSports.com. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Navarre Fitness is where old school meets new. Whether you're into free weights or the latest and greatest weightlifting equipment, they will meet your needs. They have cardio machines as well if you want to get your sweat on. Whatever direction you decide to go, trainers Clay Horton, Brick Grubbs, Andrew Coase, and Stephanie Hunt will be there to assist you along the way. So what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, how do I join? Just go to NavarreFitness.net and check out our rates or call us at 850-816-5434. You can even stop by our location at 8700B Navarre Parkway in Navarre. You can also visit our sister gym, Midway Fitness, at 5660 Gulf Breeze Parkway, Unit 1. Both facilities are open 24/7. We are the place to go to get you started on the road to a better you.
Welcome back to Bennett C. Russell Stadium. 6-0 Navarre at the end of one.
I think I said Kelly McGillis.
It's Kelly Gillis.
Correct, but McGillis was the girlfriend of
Maverick in Top Gun.
I think I said Tom Hanks. I meant Tom Cruise. Anyway.
First and goal for the Raiders. It's going to be Andre Spence running hard. He's going to get to the 5-yard line, down to the 4, give him 4 yards back. And it's second and goal for the Raiders at the Panther 4-yard line.
I know, Coach, got to be happy that he's got some weapons in the backfield to go to. I call them Thunder and Lightning. That was Thunder. Lightning, Josh Wilson.
And what's Gilbert, the Rolls Royce?
Yeah. Yeah.
Second and goal for the Raiders at the Panther 5. That's where they spot the ball. Spence in the black pearl. Wilson to his left. It's going to be Spence on the keeper. He's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. Raiders on the board at 11:10 of the second quarter on a 5-yard keeper by Andre Spence.
So the fireworks must be for a Raiders score.
So 5-yard run for Spence. He gets all of the yards there on inside and the 10.
Navarre's going to go for 2 here, Bill.
To make up for the missed extra point there.
They call timeout.
Just underway here in the second quarter. $12-0 Navarre. I still can't believe he caught that. That was a fingertip catch, and he stayed in stride. Josh, it never seems to amaze me what that young man can do. Whatever you ask him to do, he'll do it.
That's right. Kind of like Bill Hamill.
I don't know if I compare myself to Josh Wilson, a stud athlete, to a past athlete. That's all I'm going to
pass.
Way in the past.
We want to thank Josh's dad, Marty. Is it Marty?
Marty.
For picking up the tab Thursday night.
Wednesday night.
night.
Going to the back, black pearl. Spence in the shotgun. Raiders going for 2. And they're going to come up short. 12-0 Navarre. No good. So score will stay right there at 12-0.
Finishing up the cheer sponsors, Silver Level, Warren Hollow Metal Doors, Samurai, 87 Garage, Taste of Summer, Steve Buys Junk Cars, Builder's First Source. The spirit sponsors for cheer.
So the Raiders have their first multi-touchdown game of the season.
Yep.
An 85-yard run by Marquez White to start this game, a kickoff, and a 5-yard run by Andre Spence. 12-0 Navarre.
Pregame.com and Okaloosa Gas Company. Thanks to all the sponsors for cheer for 2024.
Cade Fugate will be putting toe on leather from the 40.
Set to kick for the Raiders. Number 0, back for Milton is Jalen Kirtley.
12-0 Navarre here early in the second quarter. Homecoming night here at Navarre. Fugate puts toe on leather. Another line drive kick. It's going to get by the first line of return men. It's going to get to the outside. A nice return by Jalen Kirtley. Out over the 35, out to the 37.
Number 44 for the Raiders on the tackle.
35-yard kickoff. And currently returns it out to the 37. That's where the Panthers will start their first drive of the second quarter.
At their own 37-yard line.
Betty Melendez checking in, watching from Lake Charles, Louisiana, where her son Elijah is a senior there for McNeese State. First and 10, Panthers. It's going to be a keeper by Caden Hall. He's going to get out with the 40, out to the 32, give him 5, bring up 2nd and 5 for the Panthers.
Braxton Barr, number 50, on the tackle for the Raiders.
Braxton Barr on the tackle.
40 at the 42-yard line, 2nd down and 5.
Second and 5 for the Panthers. Actually, they're going to give him 6 on that one, make it 2nd and a long 4. It's going to be Hall on the keeper. He's going to be short of the first down to out to the 46. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Katie Hall on the carry.
Smart decision there. Had good penetration.
Spencerville on the
3rd and 1 for the Panthers. Actually, about 3rd and about a half a yard there. With 10:06 on the clock.
Down in 1. There for the Raider defense.
3rd and 1 for the Panthers from their 46. Stop him right at the first down marker, and he looks like he's going to have it +1. Out to the 48.
Palm trees listening in.
2-yard gain for Hall and a Panther first down.
Says we sound great.
7-yard line, 1st and 10.
Thank you. We appreciate that. We appreciate all of you out there. Because without all of you, we'd be just talking to nobody.
Just talk some
like we
yourself.
usually do.
Well, yeah.
No, not on the broadcast, but no, never mind. 1st and 10 Panthers from their 48. 9:15 on the clock. Here in the second, 12-0 Navarre. Handoff right up the gut behind the center. He's going to gain 1 out to the 49.
Easy, Gasca, the first one there.
Easy. Gasca.
Brings up 2nd down and 9.
Gain of 1 for Caden Barnes. 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. At their own 49-yard line. 8:35 to go here in the second. 12-0 Navarre. They're running a bevy of running backs back there. That one's number 15, Aiden Spratt, his first carry of the night.
15, Aiden Spratt on the carry, brought down number 25.
He's going to get into Raider territory down to the 48, a game of 3. He's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Panthers at the Raider 48.
Ball just inside Raider territory at the 48-yard line.
Hall comes back in.
We don't have a down and distance spotter tonight. We'll do our best to give down and distance.
They're going to line up twin receivers over to the left, 2 to the right. Brown and Hall to the near side.
Second quarter score from Niceville. I think that's where they're playing the game.
No, they're at Choctaw tonight.
Are they Choctaw? 16-10 Niceville, second quarter.
It's going to be a quick hitter to Hall. He's going to have enough for a first down inside the Raider 40. Actually, they're going to spot the ball right at the 40, a gain of 8 to Hall. His first complete reception on the night. Now move the change for the Panthers.
Panthers, ball right at the 40-yard line.
These are Eastern, this game's Eastern time. I'll call it all over FAMU 49-0 second quarter.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah, FAMU's
not good.
Well, I mean, look at Franklin County last year, and look what they are this year.
Mishandled the snap. Just try to get rid of it.
Oh, that was dangerous.
And it's going to be a completed pass, but it's going to be a loss all the way back to the 48.
Cooper Black on the stop for the Raiders.
He might just let that ball drop. but it was close to being a lateral, so.
Second down and 18, ball at the 48-yard line.
It's going to be a completed pass, but they lose 8 on the play.
30. Second and 18.
Second and 18. Rewind down to 6:30 here to go in the second quarter. 12-0 Navarre on top here on homecoming night.
Miller County, I think that's out of Georgia, leading Liberty County 42-0 at halftime.
Ouch.
Intercepted
by Vinny Villanova. Second of the night for the Raiders. That one goes to Villanova.
Look what I found, Bill.
Great read by Villanova from his linebacker position.
He read the eyes of the quarterback.
Second takeaway for the Raiders on the night. 4 interceptions in their last 2 games. Sanders with 2, Spence with 1, Villanova with 1.
Pace leading Andalusia 21-7 second quarter.
Marshall brings the offense back out on the field. Wilson in the backfield to his right. Twins to the far side, single to the near side. Handoff to Wilson off left tackle. He gets out to midfield and sniffs the ball inside Panther territory, just inside the 50-yard line, down to the 49. A gain of 3 for Wilson and a 2nd and 7 coming up for the Raiders.
From Niceville, Rocky Bayou 13, Franklin County 0.
Ooh.
Holmes County leading Northview 12-7 halftime. Taylor County 7, Blountstown 6 second quarter.
2nd and 7 for the Raiders at the Panther 49. 5:35 to go here in the opening half. Navarre on top 12-0. A quick hitter to Connor Hamlin. He cuts back inside the 45. He's going to be close to the first down marker, down to the 44. It's going to be a gain of 5. It'll bring up 3rd and short for the Raiders.
Yeah, nice out. Good yards after the catch run by Hamlin. He was one of our award winners.
Our offensive player of the game last week. Let's call it 3rd and about 1.5 yards, maybe 2.
Freeport leading Vernon at halftime 18-0. Nice full stretch. Its lead out to 19-10 over Choctaw.
I wouldn't be surprised if Navarre, even if they don't get it right here, goes for it on 4th down.
Yep.
It's going to be a handoff to Spence. He's going to get the Raider first down and more. And out of bounds inside the 40, down to the 36-yard line.
Penalty flag on the play.
Whoops, didn't see that.
I did not either because it's right near the sideline. So it might be a holding here coming up against Navarre.
Wide receiver.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be, and they're going to back him up 10. Take away the first down carry by Spence. That's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Raiders.
Port St. Joe leading Destin 14-0. That game's in Destin. Over at my place, gosh, they're scoring points. Must be a racetrack.
Florida High and South Walton?
Yes, Florida High 30, South Walton 13, second quarter.
Wow. We're going to have a 3rd and 11 for the Raiders. The ball back on the Raider end of the field. A holding penalty on that last play on the run by Spence.
Homecoming for South Walton today. Okay,
you know what? I always remember homecomings being in like October. I don't know. Why are they coming earlier and earlier? We're only in September.
We're at the 20th.
All proceeds from the concession stand support
oh, well.
Raider marching band. The band
We're going to have a 3rd and 11 Navarre coming up. 12-0 lead for the Raiders.
I know for a couple years, Navarre scheduled like Mosley. Aren't you supposed to schedule easier teams? I mean, Navarre looks good, thus far in a half. Moving the football.
Finally trying to get some momentum on their offense.
Consistency.
3rd and 11 for the Raiders from their 47. 5:15 on the clock here in the first half. 12-0 Navarre.
Penalties have hurt them here in the first half.
Marshall on a nice catch to one of the tight ends. That's Jack Helton down to the 42. Actually, that was Keegan Gilbert on the reception. Down to the 43-yard line.
Just short of the first down, 4th down and 1.
It's going to be a gain of 10 to Gilbert. A nice catch there by the young man. His first catch of the season.
Easily could have been pass interference too. That defender was all over him.
It's going to be 4th and 2 for the Raiders as they get the yardage back that they lost on the holding penalty.
Going Black Pearl. They've gone right 2 or 3 times.
Spence is going to have enough for first down, breaks it across the 40 and down inside the 40 to the 37-yard line. A gain of 6 for Spence and a Raider conversion on 4th down. 1st and 10.
Good blocking up front. Put in extra blockers on the line.
As like I say, Andre runs angry.
He does.
It's like somebody took his lunch money.
Mom used to pin mine to the shirt. They'd rip that thing off my shirt.
Twins to the far side, single to the near side. Gilbert in the backfield.
Penalty marker on the field.
And before they can get the play started, it's going to be a procedure call against Navarre.
Yeah. Need to clean some of that up. And that's
their 5th penalty already.
That's just mental.
3:54 on the clock here in the first half.
Good entourage. Bill made the trek down Highway 87 south from Milton.
First down and 15, ball at the 41-yard line.
We thank them for coming.
1st and 15 for the Raiders. The ball spotted at the 41. Both team with the full allotment of timeouts. 3 each. 1st and 15 for the Raiders from their 41. Marshall back to pass. He finds Gilbert out of the backfield. Still on his feet. Then he gets met by a host of would-be Milton Panthers down to the 35. He gets the 5 yards back that they lost on the penalty. Gilbert's 2nd catch of the night.
Jason Kennedy on the stop.
Kennedy on the stop for the Panthers. Nice first half for Roman Marshall so far. 6 for 7 for 94 yards.
Looks comfortable.
2nd and 10 for the Raiders at the Panther 35. Marshall back to pass. Almost intercepted on a nice play there by Devontae McDonald. He could have took that the other way, Bob.
He did. Roman needs to look off his receivers. He's looking right at them.
3rd down and 10 for the Raiders.
In fact, his only incompletion was the interception that he threw in the first quarter until that one right there. 3rd and 10 for the Raiders at the Panther 36. Marshall looks over the sideline, gets the play call, relays it to his teammate. Wilson in the backfield, 3rd and 10. Marshall going to roll out to his right. He throws back against the grain to, looks like Brandon Estrada. Actually, no, that's number 82. His first catch of the season. That is Liston Barris. It's going to be looks like a 3-yard gain.
On the reception, going to bring up 4th down. 4th down and 7 for the Raiders. Need to get to the 21-yard line.
Raiders keeping the offense in the field. 4th and 7.
Little trickery here. Swinging gate.
The swinging gate play. I think it's going to be a little shot. He finds his back out of the backfield.
Short.
Actually, that was Connor Hamlin down to the 30. It's going to be a gain of 3, but they're going to turn the ball over on downs back to the Panthers. A gain of 3, but not enough. For the Raiders, Panthers take over on downs.
Penalties hurt that drive.
Travel the short trip over to Pensacola and check out the University of West Florida Argonauts.
2:18 on the clock here in the second quarter. 12-0 Navarre.
6 p.m. A few former Raiders on that roster. Number 30, Devin Wright. And number 23, Tyrell Marshall, who was on last year's Raiders squad. Check out the Argonauts tomorrow afternoon, 6 o'clock at Penn Air Stadium in Pensacola.
The rotating three quarterbacks in here. I'm having a hard time keeping track of everybody. It's going to be timeout Milton, their first time out taken here in the first half.
Well, you know who you are, Bill. That's important.
And that's all that matters.
Godby leading Childs, fourth quarter, 14-6.
Grandma Gasca checking in, praying for safety and fun for all the kids celebrating homecoming tonight.
Yep.
Mr. G checking in. Lucille Gasca is the grandma of Easy Gasca. My good friend Tim Keene checking in as well. Jackson Spalla, the Maryville Scott offensive lineman now, checking in from Tennessee.
Colquitt County's handing it to Rickards, 31-3 the third quarter, Bill.
Wow.
What team?
A lot of surprise. I'm sounding like I'm having a bad week in picks this week, Bob.
Well, Gadsden County leading Seminole County, Georgia, 40-0 at halftime.
I think most of us took Gadsden County.
Yep.
They're having a great season so far.
They are.
First and 10 for the Panthers. Caden Hall in at quarterback on the first down play. He's going to throw out here to his right. It is going to be incomplete as he tried to find David Aboya. It's going to hit the turf before it reaches his hands. Second and 10.
Yeah, the angle the quarterback's arm had a change there. Could not see who it was. Our left defensive end had his hands up in the face of the quarterback, so the quarterback had to change the delivery, and that caused that incompletion.
Aiden Brown back in at quarterback for the Panthers, and it's going to be it looked like it was going to be a penalty, but he didn't jump off sides. He gets back in time. Second and 10 for the Panthers as Brown change up the play call. It's going to be a quick pass to the near side here, right in front of the Raiders bench to Brendan Farish. It's going to be a gain of 11.
Milton has moved the ball well when this quarterback 17 has been in the game, Bill.
First and 10, the Panthers from their 43. 1:41 on the clock here in the second. Brown back to pass. It's going to be tipped.
Ooh.
Almost intercepted by Marquez White. It's going to fall incomplete, and that will stop the clock with 1:34 to go here in the first half.
Stay tuned. We'll have the presentation of the homecoming court, and we'll see who is the homecoming queen for 2024 for Navarre
The
High
king
School.
has already been announced.
Correct.
Mr. Hemingway.
Yes, sir.
Isaiah Hemingway, I believe, is his name. He is your Raider King for the homecoming this year in 2024. Second and 10. Brown back to pass. He's going to find his back out of the backfield. Nice gain. Over the 45, out near the midfield mark, out to the 49. It's going to be a gain of 6 to the 49.
Got to take better angles. We're getting to the point of tackles. We did that last week in Mosley. We were there just taking bad angles and not wrapping up. It has hurt us in open field situations.
Brown's going to take off and run, which hurt us last week as well.
Yep.
And he's going to have the first down inside the 40 all the way down to the 37. Gain of 14 for Brown. That's Aiden Brown.
Remember, Milton does receive the second half kickoff, Bill.
Ball at the 36-yard line, first and 10.
First and 10 at the Raider 36. 12-0 Navarre. 50.3 seconds to go here in the second. Aiden Brown in at quarterback for the Panthers. Back to pass.
Nice catch, I think. Incomplete. Almost picked off.
It ends up hitting the turf. Incomplete. They'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10. Ball still at the 36-yard line. 44 seconds.
Running 3 different quarterbacks in here. You got Caden Hall, number 3. Brendan Farish, number 4.
Well, they were doing it almost every play. I think Milton's more successful.
And Aiden Brown, number 17.
When Brown stays in at quarterback. He just seems to have a good presence in the pocket and command of the huddle. Blitz coming.
Nice coverage out there by Marquez White on the tackle to David Aboya. He's going to get 3 yards down to the 35.
Timeout Milton.
Down to the 34-yard line, let's call it. It's going to be a gain of 3. First catch of the night for Aboya for 3 yards.
What games are you going to watch tomorrow, Bill Hamill?
Well, after
college football.
It's a big day for us tomorrow because we're taking family pictures tomorrow out at Fort Pickens.
Right. Yeah.
So we're going to have a 4th-generation picture taken tomorrow. My mother-in-law, Kay Bruce, my lovely bride, Brenda Kay, my daughter, Brooke, and their 11-week-old daughter, Sadie Rayanne. So family photo tomorrow out at Fort Pickens.
Are you going to be in the picture?
I am. So it might be right in the middle of the Notre Dame game. Not that I'm too worried. Well, I shouldn't say that.
You can't say that. Who are they playing tomorrow?
Miami of Ohio.
Oh, the wrong Miami.
Yes. It's going to be 3rd and let's call it 3rd and 8. They're going to give him 2 yards on that reception.
On any given day.
At the Raider 34, 35 ticks left on the clock, 35.8 to be exact. Brown back to pass. He's feeling pressure. He tries to find his intended receiver, which was Lorenzo Davis Jr. Ball's incomplete. He'll bring up 4th down.
It's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down and 8.
They're keeping the offense out there with 31.7 seconds to go.
Let's hear it for the Raider defense out there.
Well, DJ Ukulele, I can't pronounce his name.
Uiganale.
Yes, his last big game was against Cal last year when he played for Oregon State. 5 touchdown passes.
And Milton's going to call their last time out here.
Yep. Raiders.
That means they're done with their allotted timeouts.
Maybe Milton called. I mean, Navarre may have called that.
It is homecoming here at Navarre High, so thank you to all.
Your whole family.
I think you're right.
Your whole family's going to be there tomorrow, Bill. Brady.
Folks, dance folks,
correct.
Football players.
Grandson.
Alumni who came back for homecoming. Welcome back. Thank you for coming. And hope you had a great night and it's been a great homecoming week. Shout out to all the parents. You did a great job.
So this is homecoming night for the Navarre Raiders.
Great job for homecoming.
2024 version. Navarre up 12-0. Here with 31 seconds to go. Milton facing a 4th and 8 here at the end of the second quarter.
First quarter sped by. Second quarter's kind of dragged a little bit.
Thank you to all the alumni cheerleaders who are here tonight.
They are leaving the offense on the field. Aiden Brown coming back out at quarterback. Twins to the near side, twins to the far side. Single back in the backfield is Kyle Paul. 4th and 8 for the Panthers. Brown back to pass.
It's in the house.
And it is picked off. 3rd interception of the night. I think that was Curtis Sanders again. We'll find out here in a second. No, that is actually number 24. That is Jaden Jones, the freshman, with his first interception.
Wow.
And the 3rd interception of the night for Navarre.
Well,
So it's almost like a punt right there, Bob.
Basically. But Milton wanted to get in the end zone.
He underthrew him a little bit.
Did Marquez play as a freshman?
He did not play varsity. Had a big sophomore year last year.
I mean, you really got to impress the coaches, Bill, if you're a freshman and they stick you in varsity action.
Especially on the corner.
Exactly, against some of the speediest receivers in Northwest Florida.
Raiders just going to go into kneeling formation, and that's going to probably be the last play of the half. Your halftime score, Navarre 12, Milton 0. You're listening and watching IrishBillSports.com broadcast of Navarre Raider football, and also on YouTube at Irish Bill Sports Live 944. We're going to head out for commercial break, and we'll be back. 12-0 Navarre at the half.
University Lending Group, located it's Navarre's local mortgage lender. Buying, building, or refinancing a dream home is in your future. You need to contact University Lending Group. Jennifer Gomes, Stacy Wright, and Sheila Billingham are the loan specialists who have the experience to take you step by step to make your buying, building, or refinancing experiences smooth. So University Lending at 752 Navarre Parkway, Suite 56, or call us at 850-396-0322.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire the right person. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills with the right jobs from the production floor to the front office. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
Sometimes all you need to change your life is a sign. Like an actual sign that's like above you. And no, I don't love B-dubs just because I'm a buffalo with wings. Frankly, that's offensive and reductionist. It's like they made beer into a place and gave that place sports and chicken wings. And the people, the best.
Marty! You're dead weight!
Yeah, this place is kind of like heaven. You know, without needing to get hit by a bus. Let's go, sports bar!
The Hustle isn't named after anyone. Not after a designer. Definitely not after a mythological god. It's not about stripes or ranking or status. The Hustle is real. The Hustle is about you. So keep in mind when you're repping and rocking Hustle Hard USA streetwear, you can tell all the onlookers that this mark, this brand represents your hustle, your grind. You put in that time, that sweat, that pain. Now it's up to you to show them all what you got. Win or lose, the hustle is real. Go to www.hustlehardusa.com, and I can guarantee you will not be disappointed. Great teams have great support. The Navarre Raiders have one of the best support organizations, the Navarre Raider Quarterback Club. All the members see to it that the Raiders have all available necessities to keep the Raiders on track. Well, they're seeing to it that they are properly fed, have good transportation, or making sure that all Raider fans can hear all the exciting Navarre Raider football action. The Navarre Raider Quarterback Club is there to make it happen. Thanks, Navarre Raider Quarterback Club, for your support of your winning Navarre Raiders on IrishBillSports.com.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let our team member Sandy share how Culver's is serving up Celebration by the Scoop.
Our rich and creamy fresh frozen custard makes every day a little bit sweeter. Enjoying a handcrafted treat with all the ooey gooey toppings you love? Now that's worth celebrating.
Come to Culver's and let us serve you a sweet treat to make every moment count. From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious.
You have just unlocked the door to the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound and of sight. You are moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of offense and defense. You have just crossed over into the Irish Bill Sports Zone.
Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide.
We're going to turn it over to the field, Mark, as the Navarre Raider Marching Band is getting ready to come on for their halftime performance, and we're going to turn over and turn on the field, Mike, so that you can watch the Navarre Raider Marching Band.
Well, I think we're going to do the homecoming court.
First? Homecoming court first, and then the band?
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
Or the band may play after the game.
So we're going to have the homecoming
announcement.
The young ladies who will be the homecoming queen for Navarre in 2024. You can see it here first on irishbillsports.com.
And watch the replay.
Indeed, as many times as you want to go back. That's the nice thing about these games. They go on archive, so you can go back and watch it anytime you want. I want to thank all of our sponsors again this year. We got a couple new ones with Hustle Hard USA, my good friend Roger Casanova down in Austin, Texas, and Navarre Fitness, the fine staff over there at Navarre Fitness, coming aboard the Irish Bill Sports Train this year, and we appreciate them, as well as our faithful sponsors, University Lending Group, Culver's of Navarre, Buffalo Wild Wings, Express Employment Professionals, the Navarre Raider Quarterback Club. Thank you all for being a part of our broadcast each and every year on irishbillsports.com. Let me open up the field, Mike, as Navarre Raider Band getting ready to come on the field. We'll let you listen to them.
To help with the festivities this evening, your Navarre High Marching Raider Band will play as our Queen nominees stroll up the 50-yard line. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you're ready to welcome your Queen nominees and their escorts to the seat. First, please welcome Miss Brooke Haytack. Brooke is escorted by her mother, Rebecca Haytack. Brooke is very excited to be able to experience homecoming court this senior year. She's been part of varsity volleyball, flag football, and track. In addition to her sports, she's been involved in Class 4, Hope Squad, Anchor for Life, concert choir, and a special needs music class. Through that class, she's found her passion, which is helping children with disabilities enjoy music. Because of this passion, she will pursue a degree in becoming a music therapist. Brooks wants everyone to know she's so fortunate to have woken up today and spread the message that people will not remember what you did or what you looked like, they will remember how you made them feel. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Brooke Haytack. Now please welcome Miss Kennedy Kearns. Kennedy's escorted by her parents, Gabrielle Kearns and Dean Kearns, and her sister, Lulu Kearns. Kennedy plays for our reigning district champions soccer team. This will be her second year participating in student government. She loves helping with our school and our community. And outside of school, Kennedy enjoys playing club soccer and hopes to play in college someday. She enjoys spending time with her family and friends, traveling, and going to church. Kennedy would like to thank her teachers and faculty for supporting her these past 4 years. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Kennedy Kearns. Now please welcome Miss Ariana Liddell. Ari's being escorted by her mom, Celeste Medell, and her dad, Bartolo Medell. She's very grateful to be a member of our homecoming court this year. She's been managing the girls' basketball team since moving to Navarre her sophomore year. Previously, she attended Yokota High School in Japan, playing soccer and basketball. She helps coach youth soccer, is a member of National Honor Society, enjoys being involved in Class 4 where she met her closest friends, and helped the class of 2025 achieve the coveted Spirit Stick this year. She aspires to study engineering in college to later commission as an officer in the United States Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ariana Medell. Now please welcome Lily Rainwater. Lily is escorted by her parents, Byron and Stacy Rainwater, and her brother Jackson. Lily is a member of our varsity cheerleading squad. She's our student body president, a diamond girl, an NYSA cheer trainer, a weightlifting manager, and a girls lacrosse manager. She's a member of Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the School Advisory Council Committee, class board. She participates in the youth group and volunteers in the kids ministry at Birmingham Church. After high school, Lily plans to attend college to earn a degree in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lily Rainwater. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Lily Weaver. Lily is escorted by her parents, Chris and Kelly Weaver. Lily has played varsity softball since her freshman year. She's an inter-club council leader and a member of National Honor Society. Lily's maintained straight A's all throughout high school and currently boasts a 4.6 GPA. Outside of school, she has been working at TC's front porch for 3 years now. After high school, Lily plans to attend Florida State University and major in nursing or business. She's very excited to be a member of homecoming court this year. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lily Weaver. Again, earlier today, ladies and gentlemen, we crowned a homecoming king, and that was Mr. Isaiah Hemingway. And at this time, one more round of applause, please, for Brooke Haytack. Ray Brooke. Kennedy Kearns. Ari Medell. Lily Rainwater, and Lily Weaver.
I know the suspense is killing all of you. We got to have the drum roll, Bob.
Homecoming 2024.
Yes.
And now it's time to crown your 2024 Navarre High School Homecoming Queen.
One reason to try Zaxby's new chicken finger tacos? We'll give you two: Chipotle Ranch and Avocado BLT.
Your 20 Lily Rainwater.
Lily Rainwater
is your homecoming queen for 2024 here at Navarre High. Isaiah Hemingway, your Navarre Raider homecoming king. Memories that will last for both of these young adults here at Navarre. And we are at the half. 7 minutes to go till the second half kickoff. Milton will get the ball to start the second half.
Congratulations again to your homecoming king, Isaiah Hemingway, and your homecoming queen for 2024, Miss Lily Rainwater.
Gonna go off the. There she is, Miss Navarre, homecoming queen.
What'd you do with the money, Bill?
I wasted it on M&Ms.
Instead of on singing lessons?
Yes.
See if we can update some scores.
Yeah, go for it, Bob.
Do I even need to look to see if the White Sox won?
No, they start late. They're playing the Padres, so
Ooh.
It may have just started.
Petco Park?
Yep.
I've been there.
Lily Rainwater, your homecoming queen. Isaiah Hemingway, your homecoming king here in 2024 at Navarre High. Scores.
Big thanks to our national
Well, Al Gore's internet
ROTC program for
is
providing
taking its
the
time
Navarre
loading.
Resorts. And thank you to
Maybe-
the marching Raider band for playing us
I
through
told
the
my
entire
kids I had
segment.
an
Thank you.
iPhone 7, and of course they laughed at me. I told them I was a poor school teacher and can't afford.
Did you have to take your shoes off to count to 7?
Yeah, well, yeah. Just this side of an abacus. It's still loading.
Navarre Raider band will be on your screen. The field mic is still on so that you can listen to the Navarre Raider marching band here at halftime. As we're about 5 minutes to kickoff here in the second half coming up. Navarre on top 12-0. Both teams looking for their first win on the season. Milton comes in 0-4, Navarre 0-3. Mr. G says, Bob, I found 16 came out today. Go get yourself one. We got to include the rest of the Hamel Brew tomorrow. Brooke's boyfriend Cole will be there.
Yeah.
Her son Jared, 21 months old, will be there, and Brady as well. And it'll be a great event tomorrow for the Hamels as we celebrate 4 generations. Not too often that you get a 4th generation.
No, you're very
photo.
blessed. Very blessed. FSU daughter is with her friends in Atlanta. She swims club swim with FSU, and they are at Georgia Tech in a big meet. That's exciting. I'll be on the pitch tomorrow in Gulf Breeze. It's soccer time.
Navarre warming up in the south end of the field. Milton will be coming back out to the field here momentarily.
And the phone's still loading.
Bob,
I'm getting
I could have got out of sundial.
Yeah.
About 3 minutes to go until the second half. We'll go to the Panhandle first here for the. Mine's already loaded, Bob.
There you go.
Bay trailing Madison County 42-14. Baker over North Bay Haven 42-13. Freeport over Vernon 24-0. Mosley over Escambia 31-7. Niceville over Choctaw 26-10 in the third quarter. Booker 3, Gulf Breeze nothing at the half.
Wow.
Holmes County 12, Northview 7 at the half. Franklin County, Rocky Bayou tied at 13 at the half. Pace up on Andalusia 28-7 at the half.
Wow.
Cottondale over Lighthouse 38-22 at the half, a high-scoring game there. Pensacola Catholic over Pine Forest 14-0. I believe that's at the half as well. Most games or should be at the half.
Well, Pensacola Catholic didn't get that running game going, Bill. They're going to be, they may not go very far in the playoffs. They cannot be one-dimensional when you get to the playoffs.
Let's go over to the Big Bend region real quick. Colquitt County 38-3 over Rickards. Mariana over W.S. Neal 34-16. Gaston County over Seminole County 40-0. Weewaw over Jefferson County 16-12. Florida High, I don't have a score there.
They were winning over
Lincoln over Ware County, a final 7-0 over Ware County.
Wow.
Godby over Childs 14-6. Wakulla over FAMU 52-0. Valwood over North Florida Christian 28-10, and the long season continues for North Florida Christian.
Yeah, they're not used to that.
Not at all. You still trying to get your phone to load over there, Bob?
Absolutely, Bill. I'm going to the FA. What site did you go to? Max Preps?
No, FloridaHighSchoolFootball.com.
Yeah, well.
12-0 your halftime score. Rowan Marshall 8-10 on the evening for 100 yards and one interception. The leading ball carrier with 6 carries, Keegan Gilbert with 38 yards for Navarre. Your leading receiver with a 58-yard catch, Josh Wilson for the Milton Panthers. Aiden Brown 3 of 7 for 18 yards and a couple of picks. Leading receiver with 1 catch for 14 yards, that's Cade Pierce. The leading ground carrier for Milton, 6 carries for 50 yards for Caden Hall. 3 turnovers for the Panthers, 1 for the Raiders, all via the interception. The Raiders with 5 penalties in the first half for 45 yards. Milton with 2 for 25. 6 first downs for the Raiders, 5 first downs for the Panthers in the first half. 163 total yards for Navarre, 110 for Milton. 100 through the air, 63 on the ground. 33 through the air for Milton, 77 on the ground. There's your halftime stats. Your scoring plays in the first half. Got the game off with a boom, an 85-yard kickoff return by Marquez White. The kick was no good, 6-0 Navarre. Go to the second quarter, a 5-yard run by Andre Spence. 2-point conversion, no good. And that's your halftime score, 12-0, Bob.
Yeah, I just lost internet again. Well,
go find it.
It's probably where my marbles are. My marbles.
Let's go ahead and turn that field mic off so they can hear us.
What?
Navarre will be kicking off to start the second half as they took the opening kickoff, as I just described. Haven't had a kickoff return since, Terrence Marshall probably had about 3 or 4 last year.
Yep, exactly. My former partner in crime, Mark Stevens, we text back and forth. I put on Facebook, it's game day, come on out, listen in. He says, well, at least you'll know where you're going to be setting up this week.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I said, yeah?
Well, Jack Byer is going to get to second half kicking duties as the Raiders will be coming out of the south end zone defending the south. So that means Milton will be coming out of the north end zone. if my directions are correct for
yes,
this evening.
You are very
After
correct.
East and West last week in Panama City.
Yeah.
Jack Byer will be.
Nothing silly here like an onside kick try. Give them good field position. Dribble it down the middle. Get your coverage team time to get down there and cover.
Looks like number 1's back deep. That would be David Aboya. Byer getting ready to put toe on leather.
Directional kick slash.
It's going to be fielded
dribbler
at the 36-yard line. So the Panthers will start their first possession from their own 36 to get this second half underway.
Since we had a game at Mosley, you were able to go watch the Choctaw Pine Forest game.
I was. Four turnovers by Choctaw in the game. 2 of them in the red zone end up costing them. They missed a field goal wide right at the end of the game, which would have won. They lost in overtime 2014.
That was a big win for Pine Forest.
Caden Hall starting out at quarterback. Going to get a handoff to Bryson Brown out near the first down marker. See where they spot the ball. I think it's going to be about 2 yards shy. 8-yard gain for Brown. 2nd and 2 for the Panthers. Spence on the tackle for Navarre.
Well, a 4-2-5 anticipates playing against throwing teams. Teams that we've played this year offensively have taken advantage of that and not having that extra linebacker covering that wide side.
Hall's going to keep it. He's going to have the first down after a gain of 3. Now move the chains for the Panthers on their first possession of the second half. Their 6th first down of the night.
First down, Milton.
As they move the ball out to the 46 of their own. 11:08 on the clock here in the third. 12-0 Navarre here on IrishBillSports.com. Irish Bills Sports Live 944 on YouTube. I want to thank all of our viewing audience wherever you may be. First and 10 Panthers from their 46. They hand off. And almost broke that one. And another nice gain on first down for Bryson Brown. Looks like about a gain of 7, Bob.
Yeah, that off tackle, that left side. That's where Mosley ran a lot.
Move the ball into Raider territory down to the 47. 10:20 on the clock here in the third. 12-0 Navarre. Hall still in at quarterback here on this opening possession of the second half. He's going to keep it, go off left tackle, still on his feet. Breaks one tackle, breaks another, down to about the 30-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 17 for our Hall and a Panther first down.
I'm not sure Milton's going to be throwing. Well, with this quarterback, I don't think they'll be throwing the ball.
He attempted one pass in the first half.
Yeah, if I was Milton, spread them out, make them stop you. There's good penetration.
And they tackle Hall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd and 10. Villanova on the tackle.
He came off the edge very quick there. His sister's a cheerleader at University of West Florida. They have a home game, Bill, I do believe, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, they're actually on the road over West Alabama.
That's right.
Over in Livingston, Alabama.
Livingston, yeah.
I've been there a couple of times. It's 215 miles from Navarre, all back roads.
Oh, dear.
2nd and 10 for the Panthers at the Raider 30. It's going to be Hall on the keeper. He's going to get inside the 25. Actually right down to the 25, give him 5. He's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You know, Milton's offensive line dominating right now.
Villanova on the tackle. Calling his name a lot again. You'll hear Vinny's name a lot on defense. He makes a lot of tackles. 3rd and 5 for the Panthers at the Raider 25. As they've taken the opening drive of the second half down to the Raider 25. Hall still in at quarterbacks. Spratt in at running back. It's going to be a handoff. Actually, no, it's going to be a keeper by Hall. He dives forward, gains about 3, maybe give him 4, and it's going to be 4th and 1. And they'll keep the offense on the field. Actually, it's going to be 4th and 2. Give him 3 on that carry. Taking the opening drive from their own 35 all the way down to the Raider 22.
It was a big play here early in the second half. Raiders need to come up with a stop. Yeah, I'd roll everybody up. I don't think they're going to throw here.
4th and 2.
Put 9 in the box.
Hall's going to have more, and he's going to extend it, still on his feet. And he's going to get into the end zone from 22 yards out. Couple of missed Raider tackles.
Yeah.
And the Panthers are on the board on a 22-yard run by Caden Hall at the 7:43 mark.
They called the right defensive play. We just missed too many tackles on that.
Boone Sanborn in for the extra point. Kick is up, and kick is no good.
Extra point is no good. So it's 7:43 left in the third quarter. Your score, Navarre Raiders 12, Milton Panthers 6.
.43 on the clock. (12-6) Navarre.
Raider cheerleaders at the water break at about the 6-minute mark. I'll do the cheerleader announcements.
This is the final, getting close to finishing time for the Oakland Coliseum, and
they'll be playing in Sacramento next year at their minor league ballpark before they go to Vegas. .22-yard run by Caden Hall gets the Panthers on the board. They cut the lead in half, 12-6. Powers and Marquez White back deep for the Raiders. I don't think they'll be kicking to White this time.
I wouldn't.
Boone Sanborn getting ready to put toe on leather for the Panthers. White and Powers back deep for the Raiders.
A pooch kick.
Powers from his 10. Still on his feet. Gets out to about the 20. 10-yard return for Powers.
Raiders will take over 1st and 10.
The Raiders will go 1st and 10 from their 20. Actually, they're going to spot the ball at the 21. 7:35 on the clock here in the third quarter. 12-6 Navarre. Marshall in the shotgun. Wilson to his right. And the Raiders' whole left side moves. So I'll bring up 1st and 15. At least they are on the same page.
Or were they reacting to the defense? Nope.
Going to move the ball back to the 16, 1st and 15.
That's not how you want to start your first possession in the second half.
Trips to the far side, single to the near side. Wilson in the backfield with Marshall. Marshall back to pass. He's got a receiver out over the 25, out to about the 28. And that is Varus on the catch.
Tackle made by the ball field.
12-yard gain to Liston Varus.
Ball at the 27-yard line.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 3. Get that big chunk back. 2nd and short for the Raiders from their own 27. Call it the 28-yard line. They need to get to the 31 for first down. That's going to be a first down catch, just barely across the marker.
Logan Marshall's pass complete on the far side. Connor
Hamblin with the catch. 4 yards on the catch to Hamblin. The Raider first down, move the chains.
1st and 10, ball at the 31-yard line.
7th first down of the night for Navarre. Hand off to Wilson. Going to get out near the 35. Give him 3, 2nd and 7, Navarre.
I thought there's no way in heck he's going to catch that pitch. So that's
you never doubt Mr. Joshua Wilson.
No, not on long pass and on that. That could have been disastrous for Navarre.
2nd and 7 for the Raiders from their 35. Another reception out over the 40, out to about the 44. Should be enough for another Raider first down. Powers on the catch.
Number 24.
From the 35 out to the 40, out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 to Powers. And a Raider first down on his first catch of the night.
Water break.
The Raiders going to get another first down, number 8 on the night. 2nd on this drive out to their own 44-yard line. Let me catch up the clock on the scoreboard.
Yeah, don't depend on me for that.
6:22 to go at the water break in the third quarter. 12-6 Navarre as Milton takes the opening drive of the second half and finishes it off with a 22 run by Caden Hall. Extra point, no good.
Hadn't seen him in the second half.
1st and 10 for the Raiders from their 44 as we come out of the water break. Raiders ready to go. Milton coach is still on the field. 1st and 10 for Navarre from their 44. Nice gain and another Raider first down. Down to about the 45-yard line. A gain of 12 to Hamblin. Is that Hamlin? Yep, number 14.
He's been busy tonight. That's been their go-to for first down yardage, especially in the second half, is that pass out in the flat.
First down at the Panther 45. It's going to be a handoff to Gilbert. I think he's in there now. Going to get to the line of scrimmage and barely gets that ball across the line of scrimmage as they unpile. That's Gilbert coming off the field.
Limping, yeah.
He's going to gain 1 on the play, bring up 2nd and 9. At the Panther 44. Marshall back to pass.
Nice
Hamblin
pass.
with another catch all the way down to the 30. It's going to gain of 14 to Hamblin on his 5th catch of the night. And a Raider first down to the Panther 30.
30-yard line, 1st and 10. Line to gain the 20. 1st and 10 Raiders. 4:40.
Move the ball down to the 30. 1st and 10. 4:40 on the clock here in the third. 12-6 Navarre. He's that quick hitters down the right sideline near the first down marker on the far side. And I think we're going to have a face mask penalty on the play as well.
Yep, that's going to tack on.
Pass went to, I think that was Estrada, number 12. It's going to be a gain of 10. Gain of 10 to Estrada on his second catch of the night. Let's see what the penalty is going to be here. Estrada with a nice catch. Marshall running the quick hitter rather well tonight, Bob.
Yeah, they're safe passes. As long as you don't try to, if it's not there, don't force it.
15-yard penalty on the face mask. Third penalty of the night against Milton for 40 yards. 1st and 10 Raiders at the, actually it's going to be 1st and goal for the Raiders. Down to the Panther 10.
Need to punch this in here.
Handoff to Wilson's going to get to the outside, get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, no gain, 2nd and goal.
Joshua Wilson on the carry. Second down and goal for the Raiders.
No gain on that run by Joshua Wilson. 12-6 Navarre, 3:48 on the clock. It's running here in the third. 2nd and goal for the Raiders at the Panther 10. Marshall back to pass. Overthrows his intended receiver at the goal line. Going to bring up 3rd and goal. First incompletion of the third quarter.
Number 82, Dante Walker, is going to bring up 3rd down.
14 of 17 on the night for Marshall for 161 yards.
Yeah, pretty efficient. There was some bumping and grinding going down, pushing.
A little bit too much air on that ball there.
Did.
Marshall going to roll out to his left. And it is
caught
in the end zone.
Oh, they're saying incomplete. I think he was just trying to throw it out of the back of the end zone.
It doesn't look like Powers was able to hold on to it there. It's going to bring up 4th and goal. Looked like he came down with it for a second. They're going to send out Byer for the field goal attempt. Actually, no, that's going to be, looks like Cade Fugate's going to get the attempt. Raiders trying to tack on 3 to go up 9.
Cade Fugate on the attempt of field goal.
The Milton defense holds. Raiders attempting a 27-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up.
2-position game.
And good.
Yeah.
First field goal of the season for Fugate. Raiders on the board with 3:23 to go. 15-6.
That 3 points makes the score Raiders 15, Panthers 6.
28-yard field goal by Fugate.
Time to introduce the Raider Gems dance team. Raider Gems dance team.
You said the exact right thing there, Bob. A 2-possession game.
Every now and then a Florida State player can count.
Okay. Let's add a field goal on that scoreboard for the Raiders. With 3:23.
Jalen Kirtley back deep.
The fans are saying that looked like a touchdown.
Kickoff for the Raiders.
But there's no replay during the regular season in the state of Florida in football.
Only in the Final Four, I think.
Return to the left side. Big hole.
Wrong guy to kick to.
And into Raider territory down to the 47.
To Bryce Brown on the return.
He's electric.
In the Raider territory at the 48-yard line.
Panthers with great field position at the Raider 48 on their second possession of the second half.
Our fans going to be even more frustrated. Looked like a touchdown for us. The officiating crew tonight, they have 7 officials. Not 4, not 5, not 6. They have 7, plus the clock operator, crew of 8.
They're going to keep Hall in there at quarterback. Worked well in their first drive. First and 10 Panthers. And I think we're going to have either a false start.
Delay a game.
Delay a game.
Yep, that was the back judge calling that. That's his job.
First down and 15.
I'll take it.
The yell chant of, you can't do that.
Well, they can.
It's going to be Hall on the keeper, and he's met by a host of Raiders in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. Easy Gasca on the tackle there, along with the host of other Raiders.
We got some fog rolling in, Bill, or is that my imagination?
What'd you call me?
Or no, that was the. Yeah, really. That may be the lingering smoke of the cannons after the field goal.
That's 2nd and 17. Brown back in at quarterback, number 17, Aiden Brown. Back to pass. Breaks one tackle. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Got to wrap up, fellas.
It's going to be a gain of 7 to Brown. Bryson Brown. Brown to Brown. What can Brown do for you?
Looking to get off the field.
3rd and 10 for the Panthers at the Raider 48. 1:56 and counting here in the third. 15-6 Navarre. Brown back to pass. He's feeling pressure. And he's completed pass to Farish down to the 40. It's going to be short. It's going to be a 9-yard gain to Farish. It's going to bring up 4th and about 1.5 yards. Cooper Black on the tackle.
They're going to send in their running quarterback in.
Back in comes Caden Hall. It's going to be 4th and about 2.
This is a huge point for Milton. If they don't get this, get more momentum to Navarre.
And he's going to be close depending on the spot. It looks like he has it, Bob, and there's a late flag. Late flag comes on after Hall got the first down. He gained 2 on the play.
A dead ball, so.
Let's see what the call is going to be.
Could be offsetting.
They look like they're going to take a measurement here, Bob, before they announce the penalty.
Correct.
Measurement coming up. Then they will call the penalty. It's going to be close, but it looks like they have it.
Yeah, I think Milton got the short end of the deal on that spot.
Let's see here.
Should stretch it out. Uh-oh.
By the length of the football, it is a first down. Now they're going to give us the penalty. Unsportsmanlike against Navarre. Unsportsmanlike offsetting penalties. First down, Milton at the Raider 38.
No harm, no foul, I guess.
Panthers will continue their drive inside Raider territory at the 38-yard line.
15-6, 1:33 on the clock. They wind the clock here in the third.
Rather fast-paced game, wouldn't you say, Bill?
Indeed.
At least the first and the third quarters were.
First and 10 Panthers at the Raider 38. Unsportsmanlike both teams. This will be Hall. Nice tackle there by the Raider front line. I believe that was Bryce Wheeler.
Did they have a wide receiver
Braxton
named
Barr.
Hall that was a 4-star? They had the quarterback, Emory Williams, who went to Miami. And they had a wide receiver. I thought
Isaiah Jones. That went to Florida State and didn't make it to graduation, unfortunately.
Ruh-roh.
Second and 6.
Good fake.
Good play there by Easy Gasca. No gain. Actually, he loses one. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Panthers at the Raider 35. Should be the last play of the third quarter. Aiden Brown back in at quarterback.
Watch the tight end, number 4.
He's going to run the clock out here. Not going to get a play. And we'll start the. That was my scoreboard.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, right on cue.
I thought that. I said I've never heard that from our scoreboard.
That was our scoreboard, and it worked.
It worked. Bzz. Bill, you're amazing. You're amazing.
Technology makes me look good.
Well, I need more than technology to make me look good. I need a whole new, what do they call that when you face transplant?
What was that one movie with John Travolta and
Kirstie Alley?
No, where they Face Off, where they exchanged faces.
Yeah. Yeah, if anybody wants to donate me a cell phone, it's still trying to find Florida high school activities.
Don't I pay you enough, Bob?
No.
Okay. So now you're putting it on me. Okay.
No.
No, I'm joking.
That's not in the.
I'm joking.
That's not in the contract. Phones are not part of the contract.
3rd and 7 for the Panthers as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Caden Hall still in there at quarterback for the Panthers.
Jet sweep fake. Quarterback. Well, oh!
He had him in the backfield. It's
Sure
bringing a
did.
4th down.
Sure did.
Had him for about a 3-yard loss.
We're getting
now it's going to be
penetration.
4th and 2. 4th and 2 coming up. They had him in the backfield, but he slithers away for a 4-yard gain. 4th and 2 coming up at the Raider 31-yard line.
Bill, you know, when you have 2 in college and a fancy iPhone is not high on your priority list.
Dinners are on the contract. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. Thank you.
I bought at Cracker Barrel last week.
You did. Thank you. Yes, I know, Brenda.
4th and 2.
Oh.
And Hall has the first down and a little bit more inside the Raider 25, down to the 23. Give him 8 yards and a Panther first down.
Running hard. running angry.
They're going to bring Aiden Brown back in to give Hall a breather. First and 10, Panthers at the Raider 22.
Thanks to Kevin Boozer for pointing out that I missed a very important cheerleader.
10:42 on the clock here in the fourth.
I miss you on the cheerleader announcements. I'm so sorry.
Raiders are getting contact in the backfield. They need to wrap up a little bit better. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sorry, Emily.
Looks like about a 1 yard gain for Caden Barnes. Second and 9 coming up for the Panthers.
And thank you to everybody who texted me that.
Aiden Brown still in there. Second and 9 at the Raider 21. Brown back to pass. He's going to roll out to his left.
There's the hole right there. Sack!
And it's going to be a sack all the way back to the 30 and a holding. Vinny Villanova with the sack. All the way back to the 29.
Penalty flag on the play.
It's going to be a loss of 7.
Take the down.
First sack of the night for the Raiders. They're going to decline, so it's going to bring up third and long.
Sack stands for Vinny Villanova. Third down and 14.
Third and 14 for the Panthers. At the Raider 28. They need to get down to the Raider 14 for a first down.
Milton has done well on converting these, Bill. And fourth down.
And get a chunk of them back. They might go for it on fourth down.
Good, yep.
Brown back to pass. And nobody there, nobody home. It's going to bring up fourth and 14.
Nowhere to run to, baby.
Somebody lost an iPhone. Come up to the press box.
Bob, your iPhone. They found you a new iPhone.
No, I don't think so. I'm trying something the producer has suggested.
Be fourth and 14. They're going to keep the offense on the field at the Raider 28. 9:32 on the clock here in the fourth. 15-6. Fourth and 14.
Definitely a pass play here.
Brown back to pass.
What a catch. What a catch by number 2.
And it's going to be a first down inside the 10. Nice catch. Beautiful catch there by Bryson Brown as they convert a fourth and 14.
Goal for the Panthers.
Down to the 9, a gain of 19 to Brown, and a Panther first down, first and goal. First and goal for the Panthers at the Raider 9. Hall back in. He's going to get to the outside, makes a move. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds before he gets to the marker.
They said
he's going to get in from 9 yards out. Hall cuts the lead to 3 on a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, I think you go for 1 here. There's no sense going for 2 and not getting it. Puts you within a field goal. Good drive by Milton.
Boone Sanborn in for the extra point.
Sanborn on the kick the extra point.
Kick is up. And our first extra point of the night. 15-13 is your score.
Raiders hold on to a 15-13 lead. Again, I have a lost cell phone up here in the press box. A lost cell phone. Looks like an iPhone.
.850 on the clock here in the fourth. Milton cuts the lead to 2.
On a serious note, I want to ask for special thoughts and prayers. I took a day off this week to get some blood work done, checking my PSA scores. Men, if you are approaching 50, and I'm way beyond that, get your prostate checked. Prayers that the PSA scores are low, and I'm cancer-free, so we appreciate all your thoughts and prayers there.
Most definitely. Kickoff is returnable. Still on his feet to the outside is Marquez White. He gets out to the 26. He is battling with his teammates. Hey, you take it. No, you take it.
You take it. Who's on first?
It's going to be a 15-yard return for White out to the 26.
Raider dance team, you guys ready to be introduced? Raider dance team, Raider Gems dance team.
8:39 on the clock.
Captain Ariana Pettis.
Yep, when Doc Rudman pops the gloves, it's like getting a present from Grandma. You know what it is, and you know you're not going to like it.
Carson Darby.
Fruitcake?
I think he left his watch.
Alexa Urslev.
I'm not going to touch that one.
He said, "How tall are you?" I've been seeing you for 10 years, Doc Rudman. One of the best in the area. If you don't have a primary care doctor, go see Dr. Joel Rudman.
Free plug there for Dr. Rudman.
Yeah.
First and 10 Raiders from their 26. 15-13 is your score.
I don't know why I gave him a free plug after what he did to me, but, you know, get it done. Do you agree, Bill?
I agree.
Get checked. Yeah. Get checked.
Raiders up on top 15-13 with 8:39 to go. Marshall back to pass. He's got a receiver. Oh, he had Hamblin wide open. He wish he would have that one back.
A little bit more air. .832.
Bar with a 2nd and 10 from their 26. 8:32 on the clock here in the fourth. Irish Bill, Seminole Bob, Raider Riley with you tonight. Riley on the camera.
Yeah.
Incompleted pass. That was a long throw.
It was, and it stops the clock too, Bill.
It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Raiders.
Positive yards on 1st and 2nd down really helps, you know, your 3rd down call.
Staying ahead of the change is what they call it.
Yep. Forces you into a passing down.
3rd and 10.
Rushed it.
3 and out for the Raiders. 3 incompletions.
4th down, Raiders set to punt.
We were running the ball so well.
And this is going to give the ball back to the Panthers with a chance to take their first lead of the night.
Yep.
Jacob Bishop back at his own 10-yard line. Three and out for the Raiders. 15-13 lead for Navarre. High snap. Gets it off. Actually, it's blocked. Milton's going to have a... It is blocked on the high snap. Milton's going to have great field position. at the Raider 22-yard line, 1st and 10.
Josh Stillings puts Milton in great field position at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
Wow. Boy, you talk about momentum change, Bill.
Here's where the Raiders defense really needs to step up.
And they're back on the field after less than a minute on the sidelines.
Caden Hall coming back out in at quarterback for the Panthers. So that's telling you they're going to run the ball.
Yeah. Run time off that clock.
Good big tackle right at the line of scrimmage as he comes out of his shoe.
Bryce Moore with a big stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Bryce.
Second down and 11.
Bryce Moore with the tackle for loss.
That's how you tackle an open field, Bill Hamill.
2nd and 11 for the Panthers.
Watch the run to the far side.
He's going to take it right up the gut.
Yep.
Inside the 5, all the way. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Panthers. Inside the Raider 5, all the way down to the 2. A gain of 19 for Hall and a Panther 1st and goal coming up.
Showed a lot of misdirection motion there. They've not run off in that formation a jet sweep. Navarre bid on it. Well-designed play.
Hall's going to stay in there. 1st and goal at the Raider 2 for Milton.
Fumble, bad snap.
And he gets back down on the ball, but he's going to lose 3 out to the 5.
Well, definitely within field goal position.
It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5. 7 minutes and counting here in the 4th. 15-13 Navarre. But Milton is knocking on the Raiders' door at the Raider 5. 2nd and goal. Hall's going to trip up at the 5. He's taken down at the 3. Gets the 2 of the 3 yards he lost back. It's going to be 3rd and goal at the 2.
Was that the turf monster on the tackle, Bill?
It's going to be 3rd and goal. Might have been. He's good for 1 a night.
Yeah, if they don't get it here, I'm sure they were going to kick the field goal and not go for it.
It's like an extra point if they go for the field goal.
Oh, yeah.
Hall, 3rd and goal at the 3 of Navarre.
Going to run left here. There he goes. Did he get in or did he get a knee down?
He fumbled it. But it looked like he was down. It's going to be 4th and goal at the 1.
Tried to stretch it out.
And almost coughed it up.
Correct.
All right, this is a tough call. You're 4th and goal at the 1. As a coach, you're going to say, we're going to go for it. But the field goal gives you the lead.
Correct. And if you miss, advantage Navarre.
And a lot of criticism from the fan base.
Yeah, especially when you start out with no wins. This is one I would you want to get this right, Milton. Timeout, yeah.
5:18 on the clock.
You've got to get this right.
Or we're going to have either a 4th and goal from the 1. Well, we got to have 4th and goal from the 1 either way, but they're either going to go for it or they're going to kick the field goal. I think they're going to keep the offense on the field. Because if the Raiders stop them, the Raiders got the ball at the 1 yard line.
Yeah. But the clock on their side. Yeah.
They're going to spot the ball. It looks like at the just outside 1, in between the The 1 and the 2, Bob.
Almost like an extra point.
Bringing in an extra lineman here. 4th and goal at the 1.5. Caden Hall in the backfield for the Panthers.
Going to run right. That's the wide side. Oh, they faked it up.
And he fumbled the ball! He fumbled the ball! The Raiders get on it! The Raiders stop him! There's a flag down. There is a flag on the play. The Raiders recover the fumble. But let's see what the flag's going to be.
Did it come from the umpire or the side judge? If it came from the side judge, it could be offsides Navarre. Holding.
The Raiders take over.
Huge.
Big defensive stop for the Raiders. 4th turnover of the night for Milton. Hall gets close to the goal line, but a big hit he takes from the Raider defense. Coughs up the ball, and the Raiders recover at their own 2.
Now the margin of difference is 2 points. Let's not tie the game.
Yes.
Let's not tie the game.
And no holding penalties in the end zone.
Or any penalty in the end zone.
Bringing in the Black Pearl. Andre Spence with a nice gain, still on his feet. Out over the 5, out to the 8. Give him a gain of 6. Moves him off the doorstep.
Well, he has a lot of confidence in the senior because that's somebody who doesn't take snaps that often, but one of the most sure-handed.
They're going to give him 7 on that one. It's going to be 2nd and 3.
That's huge. That was huge. Kind of reminded you of the Gulf Breeze game when the Gulf Breeze quarterback fumbled on the extra point, Bill, last year.
Good catch, Bob. Spence still on his feet. Looks like he has enough for a Raider first down. Over the 10, out to the 13. Give him 4 more yards and a Raider first down. Clock will start as they set the chains. 4:17 on the clock.
Yeah, they're late on their water break. Well,
wow.
We don't count our chickens before they hatch.
Never do. I can't eat eggs much anymore, Bob. Allergic to scrambled eggs. Ate eggs all my life. Cholesterol issues.
Yeah.
But anyways, 15-13 is your score.
Egg on
the
your
Raiders
face.
just come up with a huge defensive stop. We go back to the decision. Kick the field goal, take the lead.
I mean, Navarre had not stopped them in the second half. What would you have done?
Andre Spence with the forced fumble.
Okay. What would you have done? Kick it?
I would have went for it.
Yeah.
The offense was rolling. The ground game was rolling.
Absolutely.
You go for it.
And he went left instead of what his usual is.
Wilson and Spence in the backfield. 1st and 10 Raiders from their 13. It's going to be Spence on the run. He gets out over the 15. Still on his feet. Out to about the 18. Give him 5 more yards.
Clock goes down under 4 minutes.
Tick, 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 tick.
They're going to give him 5 yards. Actually, give him 5 yards on the gain. 2nd and 5, Navarre.
2nd down and 5.
And Milton has used 1 timeout in this half, have they not?
They did, and to make that decision. So they have 2 left.
Clock down to 3:29. 2nd and 5, Navarre. They had direct snap to Spence, still on his feet. Out for another Raider first down, out to the 28. A run of 9 for Spence and a Raider first down.
So Coach Gillis is got to be thinking, okay, when do I start calling timeouts?
Down to 3:08.
Probably after this play. Get you in.
Wilson out.
Under 3 minutes.
Clock down to 2:55.
You know, you just kind of feel that, Bill, that Navarre has kind of dominated the game, don't you think? And the score may not indicate it.
It's going to be Actually, Wilson's going to get the run out over the 30, out to about the 34.
He stays in bounds, I think.
It's going to be a 7-yard gain for Josh Wilson. 2nd and 3, Navarre. Clock keeps moving. It is the Raiders' best friend now and the Milton Panthers' worst enemy.
Wilson picks up 6, 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, I mean, Milton's going to be going for the strip. You want to make sure little things, you don't run out of bounds. If you're on the offense, you slide down beforehand.
Wilson in the shotgun. Going to get to the outside, break one tackle across the 40, and another Raider first down.
He lowered his head, expecting a tackle.
8-yard gain for Wilson and a Raider first down.
Kept that head up. He may have been able to bust it. And there is Milton's 2nd timeout.
Timeout, Panthers.
1:47 on the clock. Panthers take their 2nd timeout. (15-13) Navarre. (1:47 on the clock here in the 4th. Total yards for Navarre, 268. For Milton, 246. Got to come out with a double tight end set.
On the 42-yard line. Raiders 1st and 10. 1:47.
Spence back in there. In the Wildcat, or the Black Pearl.
Nothing fancy.
He's got to get out to about the 45, a gain of 3. I say a gain of 2. They stop the clock, and Milton takes our last time out with 1:39 to go.
But do you agree the timeout they took before when it was 4th down?
3-yard gain.
And goal was, you would have taken it too.
I would have as well.
I mean, you got to get it right. You got to make sure everybody's on the same page. Just a great effort by Navarre defense to, something they had not done is they had penetration all night. It's just a matter of wrapping up and stopping. They did. Andre comes up with a big play.
Now, when you have your senior moments, I'm not talking age, I'm talking senior as in class.
Right.
Your senior step up, and Andre had definitely stepped up on that 4th down play, and he's stepping up once again, controlling the offense, running out of the Black Pearl. 2nd and 7 for the Raiders from their 44. One more first down. Spence falls forward out to the 48, 47-yard line. He's going to give up 3 more yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
He runs angry. We say that. But when we interview him,
he's very quiet.
He's very quiet. Yeah, I like playing football.
Clock runs with 1:10 left in the ballgame.
Great young man.
Clock down to 1:05.
Got to be frustrating for Kelly Gillis. Very close. Certainly the game is not over, but the clock is ticking.
3rd and a long 6 for the Raiders.
Maybe one more play.
He's going to get about 2 yards, 3 yards out to the 49. The clock will continue to run. Depending on when they spot the ball, this game may be over.
35 seconds.
Give him 3 yards on the carry.
Looks like Andre's cramping up, but he may not have to.
Raiders will hold on for their first win of the 24 season. And Coach Bagley's first win goes against his alma mater, the Milton Panthers. The Raiders hold on 15-13, courtesy of a defensive stand on the goal line. And Andre Spence makes the stop, forces the fumble, and then runs out the clock. And there's the clock. Just right on time. Your final score, 15-13 Navarre.
Your final score on homecoming, your Navarre Raiders.
So that was win number what in this series? Thank you, Riley.
Thank you, Riley. As always, appreciate your help. That is win number 15.
As Raiders head coach.
Actually, yes, win number 15, 24th game in the series. And Navarre has won 13 out of the last 14. And they will hold on for a 15-13 win. And homecoming night is a joyous occasion.
It is.
All the way around.
Yep.
Coach Murphy even let me park in the back here so we can take the equipment right downstairs, right out into my car.
There you go.
So don't have to fight the traffic. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with final statistics and our players of the game. Navarre 15, Milton 13. Raiders' first win on the season. They go to 1-3. Milton falls to 0-5. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
To everyone who loves Culver's, the feeling is mutual. I'm Nicole from Culver's of Cross Plains, Wisconsin. And when I'm serving you a Butterburger, I'm just as happy as you are. I almost get giddy when I hear the sizzle of our fresh beef on the grill. Seeing that smile that comes from a meal made just right, some call it magic, but I like to call it love at first bite. Stop in for a cook-to-order Butterburger and let us make Culver's your happy place.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious.
Navarre Fitness is where old school meets new. Whether you're into free weights or the latest and greatest weightlifting equipment, they will meet your needs. They have cardio machines as well if you want to get your sweat on. Whatever direction you decide to go, trainers Clay Horton, Brick Grubbs, Andrew Coase, and Stephanie Hunt will be there to assist you along the way. So what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, how do I join? Just go to navarrefitness.net and check out our rates or call us at 850-816-5434. You can even stop by our location at 8700B Navarre Parkway in Navarre. You can also visit our sister gym, Midway Fitness, at 5660 Gulf Breeze Parkway, Unit 1. Both facilities are open 24/7. We are the place to go to get you started on the road to a better you. University Lending Group, located in Harvest Village, is Navarre's local mortgage lender. A buying, building, or refinancing a dream home is in your future. You need to contact University Lending Group. Jennifer Gomes, Stacy Wright, and Sheila Billingham are the loan specialists who have the experience to take you step by step to make your buying, building, or refinancing experiences smooth. So University Lending at 752 Navarre Parkway, Suite 56, or call us at 850-396-0322.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire the right person. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills with the right jobs from the production floor to the front office. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
The Hustle isn't named after anyone, not after a designer, definitely not after a mythological god. It's not about stripes or ranking or status. The Hustle is real. The Hustle is about you. So keep in mind when you're repping and rocking Hustle Hard USA streetwear, you can tell all the onlookers that this mark, this brand represents your hustle, your grind. You put in that time, that sweat, that pain. Now it's up to you to show them all what you got. Win or lose, the hustle is real. Go to www.hustlehardusa.com and I can guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Great teams have great support. The Navarre Raiders have one of the best support organizations, the Navarre Raider Quarterback Club. All the members see to it that the Raiders have all available necessities to keep the Raiders on track. Well, they're seeing to it that they are properly fed, have good transportation, or making sure that all Raider fans can hear all the exciting Navarre Raider football action. The Navarre Raider Quarterback Club is there to make it happen. Thanks, Navarre Raider Quarterback Club, for your support of your winning Navarre Raiders on IrishBillSports.com.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let our team member Sandy share how Culver's is serving up Celebration by the Scoop.
Our rich and creamy fresh frozen custard makes every day a little bit sweeter. Enjoying a handcrafted treat with all the ooey gooey toppings you love? Now that's worth celebrating.
Come to Culver's and let us serve you a sweet treat to make every moment count. From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious.
Sometimes all you need to change your life is a sign. Like an actual sign that's like above you. And no, I don't love B-dubs just because I'm a buffalo with wings. Frankly, that's offensive and reductionist. It's like they made beer into a place and gave that place sports and chicken wings. And the people, the best.
Marty! You're dead weight!
Yeah, this place is kind of like heaven. You know, without needing to get hit by a bus.
Let's go sports bar!
Welcome back to Bennett Cedar Russell Stadium as the Raiders hold on with a big defensive stand at the end of the game. And for the way that he played tonight, I'm going to throw this recommendation out there for our Ian Lockwood player of the game, one Andre Spence.
No doubt.
Running the ball, forcing the fumble on the goal line, securing the Raiders' victory. Our Ian Lockwood player of the game, senior Andre Spence. Our offensive player of the game, I would have to go with one Roman Marshall, 14 of 21 on the night for 161 yards. And our offensive player of the game, Roman Marshall. Defensive player of the game, we could call a lot of Raiders out there. We got an interception from Sanders, first interception from Jones, interception from Vinny Villanova, his first of the season. 3 interceptions on the night. How about we go with our Will Sutter defensive player of the game, the Navarre secondary.
Sounds good.
And our special teams player of the game,
Marquez White.
Marquez White with the 85-yard kickoff return. And we're going to turn it over so you can enjoy the Raider band. Actually, This is the Milton Golden
band.
Black and Gold band. And,
yes.
We're going to turn it over and let you listen to the band here a little bit before we sign off. Outstanding performance by the black and gold band of Milton High.
Yeah, they didn't get a chance because of homecoming to perform, and that's just tradition, what you do, allowing the visiting team to play after the game. So
we'll let you listen. We're going to go ahead and continue. Once they finish up, we'll summarize the game, and the Raiders secure their first victory in the 24 season. But all-important district play starts up next week, Bob.
Yeah, I mean, let's see, Navarre missed one extra point, one kick extra point, 1 point after touchdown is the official name, and then a 2-point conversion was short. Fortunately, they didn't need those points, but it did make it a little nail-biting toward the end.
The 28-yard field goal by Fugate put them up by 9 and made it a 2-possession game, which you stated. And the Raiders defense holds on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Majors, Tad Gilbride, Sierra Clark, and Sir Elijah Stacey Sir, and the mighty Black and Go!
And thank you, Milton. Great performance there.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to wrap it up here on this September 20th night, where we saw the Raiders secure a 15-13 win over Milton, and go to 1-3 on the season. Milton falls to 0-5. Thursday night game next week, so we'll be with you Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. Tuesday night at Culver's, Wednesday night at Buffalo Wild Wings, and then we'll be out at Tate High School on Thursday night for a first district game of the 24 season.
And what the kickoff time Escambia County has different with it, 7 o'clock?
I'll double check that, but I think it is 7 o'clock next Thursday. If it's not, we'll post it or we'll talk about it on our show come Tuesday at Culver's of Navarre. For Raider Riley, Seminole Bob, hopefully your team gets a win tomorrow, Bob. I'm hoping.
I ain't going.
And for Irish Bill from Bennett C. Russell Stadium, the Raiders were victorious on homecoming night, where we saw Isaiah Hemingway crowned the king of the homecoming court, and Lily Rainwater is your homecoming queen. That's going to be a wrap here on this Friday night. Enjoy your weekend. This is Irish Bill signing off.
Good night.